5 contributors, and every of these contributors will have 10 minutes. And after 10 minutes, we have to make a cut. So we can get about 10 minutes at the very last to discussion and to questions. We'll give you after 5 minutes assigned and the very last minute, and so we will make it good right away. We will join our topic by an overview first on a Spanish Basque teaching and activities of teacher association.
This is tomorrow. This is tomorrow. Today is
Okay, good. So questions will come to me. Yes, and I will join your contribution.
Okay, thank you very much. Well, we're Paulita Vila Marinaya. We're coming from the University of the Basque Country, and today we will present to you our project in which we're working in the last 2 years. For us, it's the first opportunity to present our project, and we think it's a very good opportunity for us to hear your opinions about our work. Our presentation it will be with this index. We will present some precedent. After we will speak a little bit about the mission in the universities in Spain. After Pauline will speak about the mission of education in the University of the Basque Country, the organization of the mission, and the work that we're making now, the mission today. But in Spain, we can say now school missions are being installed in some universities, and they have a good and important presence in a lot of universities. We can say in some of them we have missions very well built. In the next we can speak about them. But the best mission, school mission in Spain, is for us the MUPEGA. The mission the mission in Galicia. It's a very good mission, and it's for us the model of the mission in Spain. But in connection with the school museums, there are other museums. For example, the toy museum, the children's museum, etc. There are similar museums with this project. A lot of universities have museums of education. For example, Salamanca has a very good museum. For example, Murcia has a very good museum. Sevilla has opened their museum the last year. In Madrid, in the University Complutense of Madrid, they have another museum. But for us, the most important point in this connection is say a lot of museums have an important presence on internet, because they have a lot of people go to museum, but a lot of people can see the museum from their home. And I will finish. But you have there in the text. You have some links with this museum. You have here a link with the museum, the virtual museum of the education of. No. This is the virtual museum of education of Murcia. You have there see with the plan of the museum, the last purchase, etc.
Well, for explain our experience, we have to say that our history is we are teachers on history of education and comparative education. So our aim is to make a special museum for the students from our university, from the magistrate, from teachers school, and the pedagogy and social education. So it's a possibility to do something practical with the students. So our project comes from the project group lectures said the history of education and comparative education. At the first time we thought that was interesting to make a museum, but really it's very difficult because we need money, we need some space to make exposition, and then we need to buy scholar material. In this process, we, in Spain, you know, there are crises, but in our university, the Basque Country, the crisis is not very hard, and we get some money to do it. So we have money to buy scholar materials, books, textbooks, and this kind of materials. So the first question was to get a space to put scholar material. So we get in our university a space, a special building from the university, and it's very large. We can put now is not really a museum. We said there is a magazine, visible magazine. You can shoot, but you can see them. That we have some photographs. You can see some what that we have. So that first we are working in the documentation center, and then we have a lot of documents from the history of education. Yes, from the history of education, and from here we can see the possibilities that we have to consult our material that is in Basque language and Spanish, and we can try to put it in English because we can try to, now we have the possibility to read. We can see the material that we have in the center. This center become a special reference in the history of education in Basque Country. What is the aim in our unit, in our museum? The aim is to take a difference between the Spanish Museum and the Basque Museum. For the people that we have that comes to Basque Country, they can see the difference because there are differences in Basque Country, the school and the education in Basque Country. For instance, we have a special language, you know, the Euskera is the Basque language, is the most ancient language in Europe, and there are differences between, because there are the schools, they said ikastolas, and we have some material in Basque. For instance, we have textbooks, we have some notes in Euskera, we have school material, and our intention is to put in the special open room. So we have the rural schools, because it was very interesting in the 20th centuries, this kind of schools, because the Basque Country is very different, because there are a lot of towns, a lot of village, a lot of cities, and so it was very interesting to create this kind of school. And we have the schools from teaching, professional schools, and this kind of material. So, what our intention in few years, we hope to be in 2 years presentation, a public presentation. We are working in different ways. One of them is to get for us this house from the museum. There are some problems because accessibility is not very good, but the university said that it's possible to change something in the building. We are getting material schools, for instance, in the different rooms that we have in the museum. We think that it's very interesting to put the difference from Basque Country, and one of them is the Massade Brothers. It's a congregation, religious congregation. It was very important in the Basque Country, and we have a good relationship with the provincial, and we have an appointment the next week to take some materials from the La Salle schools. So then we can put some different rooms to see professional school, ICAS Tolas, the La Salle Brothers, vocational training schools, and this one. And then we have now preparing two different exhibitions. One of them is school material in Basque language and textbooks, and we have two. Women's movement was very interesting from the nationalist woman, and we have an exhibition the next November about this kind of material. So we are very happy to this kind of museum, and we thought that in few times we can do a public presentation in San Sebastian. Okay.
And we have only three pictures, five. This is the
well, some material. Yeah, a lot. But it's very difficult to find this material because you have to see to the schools asking for. Well, that is.
And this is the documentation center. This is the first point to study the textbooks. And this is one exhibition that we made the last March in San Sebastian. In our university has a very big building, and in this building we have an exhibition room, and we are usually every year we ask a place to make an exhibition in this exhibition center.
These kind of books are in Basque, so it's geography, history. Okay. Flat, thanks. It's going to be in Basque.